Welcome to the advanced movement routine. Before we get started, I'm only recommending that we move to this routine if you are awesome at the daily movement routine. If there's still a few movements there that we need to practice or improve on, I recommend that we head back to that video. But if you're ready for number 2, let's get started. I would recommend that you bring a pillow. We're going to be doing a lot of lunges on our knees, so that way the pillow is going to help. We're just cushioning the knees a bit as well. So first thing we'll do is find a nice space on the floor and we'll just head straight into the first lunge. I'll move to this side. So left foot will come forward, left hand in line with the left foot and right hand as well. For the advanced routine, I want you to jump onto that foot. So in a fully lunge, if you do need to use your knee, that's okay. Jump up on the foot. And we're just going to start off with the world's greatest stretch. The left hand will reach across the body and the arm reaching to the ceiling. Now let's come back down and reach through and under the arm. Go back up, reaching to the ceiling and out. One more. And out. Now this is where we get more advanced. We're going to be now using our right hand to reach to the ceiling. So our left hand and left foot are next to each other. You're going to really have to stabilize your body. It's quite difficult even for me. Left hand reaches up, across, reaching to the sky, and then back down. Much more difficult. One more. This one might be easier on the knee too. We drop. And then we can reach up. Much better. Left foot back, right foot forward now. Right foot in line with the right hand, left foot as well. Up on the back toes. Deep lunge, really feeling that stretch through the hip flexors. Left hand stays flat on the floor. We'll start off with the right arm tracing up. The ceiling. Then back down, stretching through. Reaching up to the ceiling, back down, one more, and down. I'm going to place my knee on the floor for this one. Right hand now is reaching up to the ceiling, trying to maintain a nice strong core and hip strength, and reaching back down. At this point, you should already be feeling it in your body. This is one of the best movements we can do to activate almost every part of our body. That's why it's called the world's greatest stretch. Okay, let's come back. We're going to now be doing some deep lunges. So I want to put the pillow under my right knee, left foot forward, and now just lunging forward. You noticed before that we were rounded forward with our hands on the floor, but I really want to focus on being nice and tall with our spine here. As we lean forward, keep breathing. We want to deepen that lunge through the hips. Remembering to breathe. That's the easiest thing to forget when you're doing these movements. Let's start stretching. So our right hand, which is in line with our foot that's at the back, will reach across the body. And then coming back, and let's reach across again. Over the left side, we want to really be stretching out that right side. Back to the center. One more. Oh yeah, you might hear some pops and clicks again, and that's okay. Let's come back. I'm going to swap my pillow over. Right foot lunges forward, knee back, and just lean forward just to start to feel that stretch. Nice and tall spine. Left arm up, reach across the body, reaching to the right side, back, reaching back, across the right side. One more. Awesome movements. Let's make our way back down. Make our way down to the floor. Laying on the floor with your palms in line with your chest. Feet are out, flat on the floor. And we're just going to extend up. So breathe in and out and push out. Locking the arms out on the floor. Looking up to the ceiling. Breathing back down. Breathing in and out. One more. Advanced. Allow your body to just gently rotate to each side here. Start to add the hips in. You'll start to feel some pops and clicks along your spine and your back. And that's great. Perfect. We'll now be in a seated position. And I want you to bring both of your feet together and comfortably sit holding your feet. Now, we're going to start, this is called the butterfly pose, and we just want to gently put our elbows on our legs and just push down gently, just to where you can comfortably go. Not looking to do any records here, just to gently move, rock to each side, just starting to open up the hips. You can go a bit deeper. You can grab your ankles and then push down with your elbows. I like to do that to get that bigger stretch. Awesome. Now please place both of your legs out at a 45. Now this here I find is probably the most difficult one. All you're going to do is try and keep your spine as straight as you can as you lean forward. Now you might not get very far. You will be feeling the stretch on your hamstrings, your knees, your hip flexors. Like this is only how far I get. You know, I've seen people go head to the floor, and that's pretty cool. But we're not trying to break any records here. We're just trying to do the best we can do. Really feeling it. Breathing in and out and just stretching a bit further. Beautiful. Bring the right foot next to the knee or just a bit under next to the thigh. And we're just going to gently reach as far as we can to the toes. I'm okay if you're rounding your back here a little bit. I'm not looking to do the most perfect stretch. I'm just looking to get more movement and function in your body. And then breathing in and out and just reach a bit further. You should be feeling it through the calf, the hips, the hamstrings. Perfect. Move to the other side. You'll also find that you'll have a side that's better than the other, and that you can see that this side's a bit more difficult for me too. Breathe in and breathe out. Reach a bit further. Great. Now we're going to be moving to a slightly complicated motion. I'm not even the best at describing how it works, but it is the best movement or mobility we can do for our hips and our low back. So it starts off by bringing both knees parallel just as such. Your hands are back on the floor with your elbows locked out and you're sitting as such. And I want both of your knees now to roll to the right side. And then make a bit of room so both of your knees and your legs are at a 90-degree angle. Right, we'll go back to the start just because I know it can be a bit confusing for your first time. Feet are here, hands are locked in the back, and then allow your hips to roll and your knees to move to the right side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to roll our legs now to the left side. So as such, just like this, keeping our butts in the same spot and our hands in the same spot, and just start swapping to each side. I do not know a professional athlete that does not do this warm-up. It is incredible because you'll be getting extension, rotation, flexion in every part of your hip joint, and your knees will start to love it as well. If it's difficult, that's fine. That's why this is a practice, because you've got to practice it to get better. Now let's keep them to the left side. I want you to sit up nice and tall now. And I want you to turn to the left knee and gently reach to the floor. Just go as you comfortably can go, far as you can comfortably go. You should really be feeling here the stretch through the glute underneath, the hamstring. Breathing in and reaching out a bit further. You may be able to go further to the ground. That's great. If you can do it, you can do it. If you need to stay just here, that's okay as well, all right? We're all practicing for ourselves. Let's turn to the other side now. And reach across. And out. Making sure we're always breathing. I'm not here to give you the best tips on inhale and exhalation. I know this is difficult in itself, so just keep breathing. Perfect. Let's make our way back to the butterfly and just gently rock again. You notice now that you actually might have a lot more range of motion in the butterfly pose. Perfect. We'll make our way back to our forward pose like this, and then toes at the back touching. We want our legs at a 45 and just leaning forward, and this is how we're going to be finishing in a child's pose. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And then when you're ready, you can make your way up and you can get started. If you've got any questions, just let us know, and we look forward to seeing you at the next one.